After I retired from the post office, I was retired for a month, and I said to my wife, I can't do this. I can't hang around the house. I'm going crazy. I did all the little home projects that need painting and so forth. She says, well, why don't you get another job, part-time job? So I said, okay. So I decided, well, I'll do landscaping work. Because I had done that when I was a youngster working for a local landscaper. So I got 15, 18 lawns to cut. And I talked to the postmaster down here one day, and I said, who cuts the grass here now? He said, well, nobody. Do you want it, the job? I said, sure. The next thing I know, I've got all the post offices, the maintenance, interior as well as the exterior, shoveling snow, cutting the grass, doing the interior waxing floors and emptying waste baskets. Next thing I know, I got a full-time job, more than I had before, making twice as much money as I did when I was working as a mailman. My wife says, you don't need to do all this. So I could slowly cut down. The post office, in their great wisdom, decided, well, we've got people that we don't need anymore. We'll downgrade them to custodians, and we'll still give them a job. I said, that's fine with me, take all those jobs back. So that's what they did, and I lost all those jobs. So one day I'm thinking, the town of Cohasset, they've got a big school system, a town hall, a library. Maybe they could use somebody just to do, part-time work, a couple of hours a day or something. That would suit me just fine. So I went to the head of the facilities department, which handled that, and I said, look, you don't have to pay me benefits. I don't need Blue Cross Blue Shield. I have that. My retirement from the Cohasset post office. You don't have to pay me anything towards retirement. That would save the town money. Just pay me an hourly rate. And the boss said, that sounds like a good deal for both of us. He said, I'll give you a call. I said, oh, sure, okay. I walked out the door. I figured that'll be one of those things. Don't call me, I'll call you, and you never hear from anybody. So 2 weeks later, I got a phone call on Friday afternoon. Henry, you still want that job? I said, when do you want me to start? He says, Monday morning. I says, I'll be there. And I've been here for 8 years. I think aging it's a number, and I think it's a mental thing. I mean, I know people that retired at 55 or 60 years old, go home, sit in a chair and watch TV and vegetate, I have a doctor, and he says, Henry, if you rest, you rust. It's like the Wizard of Oz and the Tin Man. Keep moving. And I have. I've had prostate cancer 25 years ago. I've had double bypass open heart surgery. That was 2 years ago. And I feel 40 instead of 80.
Because you have something to do every day. You get up.
I do, and I play tennis 2 or 3 times a week. Some of the old goats, 90 years old, still playing tennis. Keep active, keep moving.